Subscribe on YouTube and rate and review us on your favorite podcast platform.
There are 4 lights.
Actually, Sir Patrick, you rate in stars, not lights, and it would really help us out a lot more if you'd give us 5.
Oh! 4 lights!
Okay, jeez, huh? Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Man, it's so weird not having headphones, and you guys just like listening to something and watching.
I know, we're just staring at you blankly as the music plays.
It was strange. What'd you guys listen to?
Nothing. Okay. It's not important. It's like a mixtape ripping on Rob, right?
Yeah,
like a rap battle.
I like it.
Welcome to Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
So much louder too without headphones.
Oh, Oklahoma.
No,
This is Nick.
This is Rob.
This is Bill. This is Sean.
Wow. Anyone else?
I could go upstairs.
This is Crystal.
Bring the dog down.
Yeah.
This is Tally. Anyways, welcome to Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We're so glad to have you. As you know, this is our podcast where we podcast where we talk music, video games, TV shows, comics, and a whole lot more, with a specialty, of course, in the Star Trek world. And we're excited to be joining you today because we got some great news that we're going to share with you. And we're just going to talk some Trek today. We don't have any specific episode we're reviewing today. We just want to talk the future of Trek. There's been a lot of news that's come out in this last week with Trek. There's been some new reveals related to Star Trek, and we just want to talk about it.
And the future of this podcast.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I already said that. We got some exciting news to
yeah.
Gosh. I already said that, man.
I ignored you, sorry. I don't have headphones, so I was ignoring you.
Like 5 minutes in, you guys are already bickering.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, it's really what we do.
Yeah.
We're
an old married couple at this point.
We are an old married couple at this point. You know, it's so funny, though, because I think about it. Without this podcast, I would never know you.
It's true.
Which means you probably wouldn't be going to the church you're going to now.
He'd still be a sinner.
It's true.
And then we wouldn't have Bill sitting here today.
Yeah.
So,
Without the podcast, I wouldn't know Rob.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a weird way that this podcast has worked out.
I really think we missed an opportunity by having you guys not be here and have it just be me and Bill.
Oh my gosh! And
We
just
should do an
started the
episode like that once.
episode.
We should, yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Why don't you guys do it?
I mean, we could stop the
I
episode
know.
right now. No.
Do it next week.
Yeah, there you go.
Do it the week after next week.
And then we'll just sit in the chair in the corner and watch them record with sad faces.
I was going to watch him in the corner like this.
Oh, gosh.
I'm used to it.
So anyway, let's start off with some of our exciting news. So first of all, we've had Bill and Sean in as guest hosts. Sean has guest hosted a few episodes now, and he's been on a Patreon. Bill guest hosted a couple weeks ago for the first time. And the feedback to you both was incredible. They loved you both. Everyone loved you. They threatened to kick us off the podcast.
Yeah, it's true.
So
I know I sung Bill's praises because I was like, he needs to be your...
Well, thank you, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why don't you guys get a room?
Oh, it's so good.
We're going to.
Okay.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians 2.0. Coming to you.
The next generation.
We'll call it the Obsidian Order.
Yeah.
The next generation. That would be great.
Yeah.
And then we would just have like one guest host on there where we're in the background.
We could create a Keeping Up with the Kardashians network where it's like the next generation. And then these guys over here, the DS9 one.
Oh my gosh, the Kardashians podcasting
Then
network.
we'd have the Discovery one. Ugh.
We would have 5s of listeners. It would be incredible. It would be incredible. So anyways, Rob and I sent a message out to Sean and Bill because we also realized what a commitment to do every week is, or however often we record. So
Yeah.
we said, would you guys be interested in rotating as like a permanent host? And they surprisingly said no.
Unsurprisingly.
No, yeah, I know. No, but so they said yes. So here they
I
are.
have technically not said yes yet.
You technically have not said anything.
You're here,
yet,
though.
but you are here.
So you've said yes.
I have not signed a contract. You have not met my rider demands.
We're not going to.
I was voting for a 6-week rotation.
I mean, we could.
He wants perks.
You know I have violent tendencies, right?
You have to talk to our agent after that. We'll
Yeah,
negotiate.
go talk to Crystal.
Hard pass. She's a hard negotiator.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
she
was
is.
not comfortable just walking into your house today.
Me neither. I was like, dude, you got a black guy walking into your house. And just don't knock. Just come on in.
When
It's
you
like,
said that, I did think about that. I was like,
I'm waiting for the gunshots.
We are in the ghetto of Canton.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I know.
That's what they
there's
call
probably
it.
one neighbor that's like,
What just happened? Why is there so many people going over there? Are they dealing drugs at that
I
house?
know.
Stop or I'll shoot. Pow, pow, pow.
You know, there is something to that because even Joe always still knocked before he would come in.
I feel real. I almost knocked anyway.
I didn't knock. I
That's
just
me.
At this
come
point,
right.
what I'll do is I'll just leave the door unlocked, and if I'm not up there, I'll just come down here because I'm working on something, and then
I knew if I knocked, I might wake up.
Fine,
pissed
I'll
and
do
wanna
it, but I'm never going to be cool about it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I-
do it and like it.
I just walk right
No,
in.
I
just
don't
come
have to
right-
like it.
You just wait for me to show up.
And you
I'll
walk,
walk in first.
And I'll be behind him like, guys, it's us.
I tried to
Everything cool?
stop him.
Oh my gosh! Oh well, you're alive.
Yes.
And that's the good thing.
It's funny though because you say that though because literally when we first moved in here, there was a person walking on the street, and the person was darker skinned. And in our little neighborhood group, does anybody know this person?
Oh my gosh!
I'm like, come on.
the blatant and they're like, we're not
So to
being
your
racist.
point, that's why it's kind
but-
of funny and sad.
You're going to get that message. They're going to see a screen grab of me of like, who's this guy? Anybody know him?
Yeah.
Oh my! Yeah, we're gonna get comments on the
He
face
just
on our
walked
YouTube.
into Rob's house. Like he
Especially,
owned the place.
especially if they park like 3 houses down, they're gonna be like, "Who's this guy walking in front of my house?"
And that's exactly what happened. I parked 3 houses down. The cops are out there sniffing my house right now. My car, man.
And they're going to start looking him up and trying to find him on the internet. And then they're going to find like screen grabs from the podcast. Or like he's on some weird podcast.
It's a cult.
Oh, it's going to be great.
And I have a vanity plate, so it'll be easy to remember.
You have a vanity plate? Mm-hmm. What does it say?
Oh,
WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get.
Oh, WYSIWYG.
nice.
That is kind of you, though. What you
Yeah.
see is what you get. Like
Yeah.
you are, yeah. You're not a mystery.
I'm an open book.
Yeah, you are. I like that about you, Bill.
Yeah, thank you.
Me too.
Yeah. What about Sean? Do we like anything about
I didn't realize Sean was still here.
He was looking at me as he's saying how much he likes Bill. Like, fuck you, man. In his eyes, I can see it.
Dude, Bill's great. He's just fantastic.
I'm aware.
Bill's a great guy.
I watched the episode with Bill and I was like, fuck these two guys.
Oh, you're going to give me a big head.
So Eddie, we're going to do a rotating thing, and we haven't figured out exactly what the rotation looks like yet. We're still working it out. We're probably not going to dive into season 6 of TNG until the new year because we only have really 5 or 6 weeks of recording left.
Yeah,
leading
'cause
up
we're
to
gonna
that.
have the
we have
holidays up.
Christmas, we have Thanksgiving, we have all these things. So in the meantime, we're going to be talking Trek. We're going to be talking other stuff. We might do special episodes where we focus on one single episode of Trek.
Are there any holiday episodes?
I was just thinking about there are no holiday Trek episodes.
There are holidays in Trek, but not really holiday episodes.
There's Picard Day.
There's Picard Day. So stay tuned for Star Trek Jeopardy. What was that 7? That'll be a category.
Star Trek needs a holiday special, kind of like Marvel has done. And
You mean like the Star Wars one?
the Star Wars one was awful, but the MCU holiday special, the one with the Guardians of the Galaxy, that was actually pretty.
That was
cool.
really good.
It was.
That was really good.
Okay, we could do holiday episodes for Star Trek.
Hang on. I'm a little bit nervous now about the rotating thing because what if you guys look at the numbers and you're like, Bill's through the roof,
Oh, don't worry.
everybody dives off.
We're
let
gonna have a writer in your contract to cut you out if it's
Yeah,
more.
don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry.
If you dip below our usual 10 viewers,
All right.
You're out.
yeah, we'll have issues.
We can't have that.
We have 12 when Bill is here and only 9 when Sean.
We
Sorry,
can't
this
have
isn't
that.
working.
The hell.
We can't have that.
Okay.
We can't. You could theoretically do holiday episodes of Star Trek because they have First Contact Day, they have the Day of Honor, they have the Bajoran Gratitude Festival.
I'm giving all the answers out for Star Trek Jeopardy in the future.
Oh my gosh, they haven't watched it yet. I mean,
I think this Bajoran Gratitude Day, that is a clear substitute for Thanksgiving.
a Bajoran festival that is inclusive of everyone, regardless of their religious beliefs.
So Spoonhead's allowed to go?
Oh, Bill, we don't
Not
do
cool,
racist
man. Not
comments
cool.
on this
I'm
show.
sorry.
Not
Are the Cardis allowed to go? Is that better?
Dude, that's
No,
Oh,
that's not
that-
cool.
on a scale of, it's in the middle.
It is on the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do better.
He didn't say bloody cardies, at least.
that's true. That's true.
I'm trying to do better.
There's a Vulcan holiday
DS9
called
thing.
Kish.
When are the
Kishel
Cardassians
Trick.
introduced?
This season, well, they were already introduced
TNG,
in
first
TNG.
season.
When?
season
remember
4 or 5.
Right. Okay, so I'm not there yet. The next is it after Data's Day?
Yes.
It's the next episode.
There you go.
It? So I am on that episode.
So you'll get there, and then you'll catch up to us in season 6.
My Star Trek knowledge is original series only. TNG was on at my best friend's house growing up, so I'm familiar. And I watched all the movies because my mom was into the original series. His mom was into Next Gen. So I saw all the movies and recall the episodes being on, but this is my first time through the Next Generation.
You're not that far behind. You're on season 4, episode 11. So
I'm halfway through. I'm halfway through season 4.
So what's your favorite episode of the original series?
It's super tough.
Clearly
He
doesn't
didn't watch the
episode.
show.
Clearly didn't pay attention. We're gonna put that in his contract.
Yeah, we
too.
gotta,
Well, my favorite episode of the original series was Balance of Terror when they introduced the Romulans.
Yeah.
That was my second choice for my episode. I chose City on the Edge of Forever.
That's another solid episode.
But there's not an episode of the original series where I'm like, it stinks.
Spock's brain.
Oh, that's terrible.
Still, like,
There's something cheesy about it, though, that makes
There's
it enjoyable.
everything cheesy about it.
That seems like it's ripe to be a Mystery Science Theater 3000
Heck
episode.
yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's something about like when those episodes, especially because they were the first doing it, right? Like for sci-fi, like they were the first one. They were pioneers. So even their cheesy episodes, it's like, but good for them. Like they did it. They did something no one else was doing.
You know, as high as the potential for cheesiness would have been, because this was the 60s, and a lot of the sets were really bad. You know, I don't think they were nearly as cheesy as they could have been, with the exception of Spock's brain. That episode was just dumb.
And that's the one where he literally, his brain is removed, right?
Yeah, someone stole his brain.
And yet he still is able to function.
They could like put a mechanical thing on his head. That's how he's able to do
allow
it.
him to function.
And McCoy had to put it back in, and then once it's done, he had perfect hair.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Got those
Perfect Vulcan hair.
Perfect Vulcan hair.
Yeah, if there is such a
They
thing.
could have put a skull cap on him or something to make it look like he had surgery.
You know what would be an interesting thing to do, actually, because your second favorite episode is Balance of Terror, and your favorite is Balance of Terror, to have them watch Balance of Terror and that Strange New Worlds one.
Oh yeah.
I did that the last time I watched
There's
that
a
episode.
Strange New Worlds episode that imagines a world where Pike was still the commander of the Enterprise instead of Kirk during that.
Balance of Terror.
Okay.
And it's actually really cool.
It's really
I
good.
think that's a great idea for their solo episode.
There we go. I think that would be hilarious for just sitting here in the corner.
Yeah.
Speaking
And we'll
of
be
that-
like coaching them.
Speaking of that episode,
You can
I
on the
would-
board still.
I would love it if, when Strange New World ends, they do their version of the menagerie, where they show it from their side.
If
point
they
of view.
don't, that's a lost
It
opportunity.
is.
I think they should actually redo the cage with the original series, with the Strange New Worlds cast, which is kind of the menagerie as well,
Yeah,
right?
that'd be
I mean,
awesome. Yeah.
like to tie it in
Everybody
officially.
keeps on looking at me like you want me to say something, but I'm just like,
The menagerie was the episode where
He
where
knows
they
what the
introduced
menagerie is.
Spike. It's Spike. No, not Spike. A Pike.
Pike, because the cage never actually aired,
Right.
Yep.
because,
Cage didn't air until like 1980 something.
and they basically took all the footage from that episode and recut it to make the episode the menagerie.
Yep.
The only 2-part episode. Wasn't that a 2-part?
Yeah, it was.
The only 2-part episode in the original series.
Yep.
Yep, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And that's like one of the first times ever that an episode had been recut like that. Like that was groundbreaking.
They
They
did a clip show, and no one knew it was a clip show.
No one knew because no one had
Absolutely.
seen the original episode. I hate clip shows so much.
So do I.
not a fan.
Although that one with Riker and TNG was great. Just kidding. It was terrible.
The clip shows Star Trek episode. No,
It
not
was
good.
terrible.
It
And
Like
it was
season
way-
2.
It was way too early to be doing a clip show.
It was way too early.
Yeah.
It's never a good time to do a clip show, but that was way too
Wasn't
early.
there a writer's strike or something?
What was the show that did a clip show, but all the clips were fake?
Wasn't that Scrubs?
Is it either Scrubs or How I Met Your Mother, I think.
I think they might have both done that.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Or was it Community?
Community did a clip show, and none of the clips were from the actual show.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, it was
So,
fun.
so basically, it was just callbacks.
Yeah. Well, it's like they created fake scenarios. I'm like, remember that time? And they went back. Whew.
And you're like, that never actually happened in
Yeah.
the show.
Cutaways, not callbacks.
Or they
Yes.
or they reference an episode, but what they aired didn't actually go in the episode. They just filmed it like it did.
There was a show I was watching. I don't remember what it was, but each episode, it started with last time, and it had clips that wasn't actually in the show. Arrested Development. That's
Yes,
what it was.
Arrested Development did that. I loved Arrested Development.
I never got into it.
I loved it. It's so good. You never got into it.
No, I'm a pop culture black hole. You guys picked the wrong guy.
But it was by Ron
'Cause he's
Howard.
better than
He's
everybody.
like the greatest director of all time.
Well, trust me, there's a lot of times I'm watching the show and they're talking about stuff. I'm like, what in the hell are they talking about?
Yeah. No, that's
We're
fine.
gonna help carry us in the comic and the music category.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, you will help us in those categories because that was Joe. Joe was good in the music category, and
I can help with Stephen King. I'm a big Stephen King fan.
All right.
there you go. There you go. Are you going to see The Running Man?
Yes, I am.
I'm looking
gonna
forward
see
to
Running Man. I'm looking forward to it too.
The reviews for it are incredible.
Really?
Yeah, they're saying it's one of the best, most faithful adaptations of a Stephen King
Oh,
property.
very cool.
Wow.
And I
I'm a
like
big
The
fan
Long
of the
Walk.
first one.
Did you go see The Long
I haven't
Walk?
seen Long Walk yet.
Oh, so good. They changed the ending from the book, but it's a good change.
Mhm.
So I liked it. Awkward silence.
I tell you what, I didn't like
What?
The Dark Tower. That movie sucked.
What, the one with
Idris Elba?
Idris Elba? Yeah.
And I love Idris Elba. He's great and everything. He was a terrible Roland. He was
Really?
terrible. Yes.
And they had Matthew McConaughey as
as Flag, the
yeah,
bad guy.
Randall
and
Flagg.
And actually, I think he'd have worked if they'd have did a more faithful movie.
Matthew McConaughey.
Well.
All right.
Isn't Randall Flagg in The Stand?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a bad guy in a lot of Stephen King.
He's basically the epitome of evil and all.
He's like the Nick Cage.
The Nick Cage.
No, sorry, I messed that up.
You mean like from like?
Wow. I can't think of his name. I just went totally blank.
He's Nick Cage.
That was a stroke in real life person.
How dare you say that about Nicolas Cage? Of such films
Samuel
as
Jackson, the Marvel movies. Why can't I think of his
Nick
name?
Fury?
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, a
You
lot of
guys
Stephen
just
King
witnessed
stuff
a real life
is
stroke.
shows with parallel universes.
Okay.
And The Dark Tower dealt heavily with parallel universes.
Okay.
And they even visited the world that The Stand took place in.
Okay.
In one of the books.
All right.
The Stand
there you
is. I love The Stand. It's one of my favorite Stephen King books. Love it. Leslie hated it. I made her read it, and I'm like, "You got to read this book. It's incredible." And she's like, "If I can't put my mouth on." It sounds terrible. If I can't
Tell
put
me
my
more.
mouth on it, I can't read it because the book is so
It's like,
thick.
yeah.
And she's like, "If I can't bite into it, I'm not going to read it."
Did you read it?
She read it and she hated it.
I was looking forward to hearing more. I'm like, tell me more.
That was a really weird test, man.
It was a really weird. It's her thing. It was a thing of hers.
Well, I loved The Stand when I read it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't wait to tell that story tomorrow.
I'm sure you can.
Nick
Thoughts
said
on
his
the
wife
television
said,
movie?
Huh?
Thoughts on the television movie?
I remember that.
I love the original television movie. Then they remade it on Paramount.
Oh no, I'm talking Gary Sinise.
No, Gary Sinise with Molly Ringwald
Yep.
in there.
Yeah.
Loved it.
yeah,
Loved
that was
it.
pretty good. And they remade it. And
Yeah.
they're making it again. They're going to make it like a TV movie instead of a miniseries.
Oh my gosh!
like,
Stop!
what the hell?
Just stop! Because they bombed it. The last one was really bad. They had who was in it? They had what's his name? The guy who played the Flash, Ezra Miller.
Was he in that one?
Yeah, the trash can man.
Oh, that's right.
And he was terrible.
He was.
The whole movie was terrible.
You know what I thought would have been great for that one? If Gary Sinise would have came back and played Flag. That would have been awesome.
That's good.
I would have got down for that.
I think he'd have made a great Flag.
And who else was in that one? I'm trying to remember the original. Who was in that one?
Molly Ringwald. Did we mention her?
Molly Ringwald was in it.
And what was that dude? He was in this show that none of you guys have probably ever seen. It was called Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Oh my gosh.
Horror
Parker
name.
Lewis can't lose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Time out.
Time out.
Parker Lewis can't lose.
Is that from Parker Lewis
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
Lose?
Called timeout.
I
And
never
things are
watched
just-
Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
He broke the fourth wall.
He was able to freeze time.
Okay, well.
Wasn't Whoopi Goldberg in it?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Guinan.
think. There
Star
was,
Trek Connection. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
The big MOON. That spells moon. That guy was from Coach.
In the original.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember who played him in the remake.
Rob Lowe was in the original
Yep,
Stand.
he
Yep.
was.
He played Nick. Laura San Giacomo
Yep.
was in there.
Mm-hmm.
Nadine, who was in Just Shoot Me,
Okay.
right? Yeah, that one.
Oh, Jamie Sheridan. I forgot he played Flag.
Jamie Sheridan. What was Jamie Sheridan in? I don't know.
The only other thing I ever saw him in, he was in one of the Law and Order shows.
Dun,
as,
dun.
as the boss.
Okay.
It was the one with Vincent D'Onofrio, what was it? Criminal Intent.
Oh, he was in Arrow as Robert Queen. He was.
Okay.
He was Oliver's father.
Yep.
Okay. Well, anyways, the original Stand was amazing. The new one stunk. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
I wouldn't say it stunk, but it was definitely not as good as the first one. It was, as the kids are saying,
James Marsden was in it. Alexander Skarsgård, Whoopi Goldberg, Amber Heard was in it. Oh,
you see, like you're mentioning,
talk
names
about a
like, oh, yeah, they were in
cancelable.
this.
Talk
Yeah.
about a cancelable cast, right? Like Amber Heard and Ezra Miller.
What they need to do is, for some of those movies, make everybody who's been canceled, put them in one movie.
I forgot that James
Called
Marsden was in it. I
Yeah.
forgot that Alexander Skarsgård was in it. And I was like, oh yeah, they were in that. Yep, he was in that too. I've forgotten all about it.
Yeah.
I've forgotten about Amber Heard. The only one I actually remembered was Whoopi Goldberg. I remember she was in it.
Whoopi as Mother Abigail.
Mother Abigail. Yeah.
Mother Abigail.
Wait, I thought she was Mother Abigail in the first one.
No.
No, that was Ruby D in the first one.
Come on, man.
Can we edit that out?
No. No.
Oh, we know why, Sean.
No. No. We're not going to edit that out. We're not going to edit that out.
Subtle, Sean.
Yeah. We don't edit on this podcast.
Yeah, you're screwed there.
Oh boy.
I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah. This is a conversation.
Yeah.
And it just happens.
Yep.
We don't
No,
We
and we
don't
should have
go through it.
sometimes, but we
really,
didn't.
honestly, we should have.
There are things you should have edited.
I think there has been 1 or 2 times ever where we're like, we got to edit that out. That can't go in there. And we have actually edited something out.
And then we just say it on Patreon anyway.
Well, there was a Patreon where we had to edit stuff out.
Oh, that's right.
Holy
When,
smokes.
yeah. Well, it was during a contentious point in someone's life where they were going through some things and they said some things on the podcast that they didn't want to get back home.
All right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. It was either me or Rob or Joe. We're not telling you who.
Okay.
So we took it out. It was a smart move.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Emotional times,
That
man.
was off air.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Now we could say it on Patreon.
Joe's dead. We could
kidding.
say whatever we want. He's not actually dead.
No.
Joe's going to be back as a guest host here
Yep.
and there. Maybe before Christmas. I don't know. We'll see.
Boo! It's my spot now.
Who sits in this chair now?
Yeah.
Who's this chair's daddy?
Fight you for it.
Oh, nice.
That's my ringtone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. Original series fight music.
Dude,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
you're out.
What?
Nope.
Am I getting demoted?
Nope.
This is not cool.
You're now guest host.
You don't get to talk. You just run the board. You edit this.
All right. I'm just going to play Careless Whisper over and over again. Over and over. Just on repeat. The whole episode. Never want
I can't hear it, so go for it.
All right.
The original series slander is ending under my watch.
I will rule with an iron fist. I shall not have it. That's okay. That's good. That's what we need.
That's true.
So what are we talking about next? Because we need to move on before
Well,
you get kicked off the podcast.
We need to talk about what was released this week by Lego.
Yeah. There was a lot of good stuff actually released by Lego this week.
But the one we're going to talk about.
Sean with his arms crossed. Just,
All right. So,
He looks like a teacher.
well, what I'm referencing is the Enterprise D set.
Yep.
So go ahead, Sean. Looks like you got some thoughts.
I think that the price point for what is offered is absolutely ridiculous, and people should not buy it to send a message.
How much are they asking for it?
$400.
That's not bad.
It's including shipping.
Dude!
That's
He's
including
like-
shipping.
I'd never buy it, but I don't think that's bad.
oh, I'm buying it.
Oh, yeah.
3,600 pieces.
Speaking of which, Patreon, there's $2 and $5 tiers. We need some help for Enterprise.
3,600 pieces that do not amount to a bridge.
There is a big truth to that, right? It's just the exterior
It's
of the
just
ship.
the exterior of the ship.
And
Right.
how big is it? What's the size?
And Riker has
It's
a
2 feet long.
trombone.
It's
2 feet?
Yeah.
it's big.
It's so big.
There you
Okay.
go.
The
So.
D is big.
That's what she said.
The D is huge.
The minifigures are amazing. Riker has his trombone.
He's got a tromboner.
Oh,
That's
okay.
worth
$450.
That's worth $1 or $100 alone.
Shipping that thing's going to cost a mint too, so that's why it's $400, including shipping.
They've even got
Oh,
Guinan.
yeah, now.
They have Guinan in there. Yeah,
They're getting effed by tariffs. That's what's happening.
that is probably
This
some
isn't the
truth to it.
future we wanted.
This
$400 Legos.
that's true. Well, in their
There's no
future,
peace in
they
the
don't.
galaxy.
They don't have money in their future. So, like, We're doing our best.
And they should give it to us for free.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, can't you guys do a review of it?
I mean, maybe we could.
Oh,
Lack of bridge. Don't buy.
I'm going to buy. I'm sorry, I'm going to buy. And it comes with. It also is going to come with a shuttlecraft.
What we should do is see if we can get to find people at Lego to like compass one, and then we talk about it.
Newbies, reach out to them and see what can happen.
Hey, Lego, I'm a alternate on a Star Trek themed podcast.
You are not an alternate.
You're a host.
Yeah, we're co-hosts.
Yeah, you're co-hosts.
Filling in for the least liked host.
I'm still here, man.
You should lead off with that. That's a really strong.
That's how you introduce yourself from now on.
I like Joe. I don't know.
I like Joe too.
It's just a joke.
It's fun to make fun of him because he's not here.
I thought it was just about the right amount of surly.
He was pretty surly. Yeah,
That's true.
We miss him.
Joe didn't like anything.
That's true. Joe hates the world. That's true. I don't like fun, though.
Nick does not like fun.
I do not like fun.
Most of the time when I listen to a podcast, I'm listening on Spotify. I almost never watch on Facebook. And I'm listening to it, and I'm picturing Joe is just sitting there like this, waiting for his turn to talk. But I love Joe.
I watch on YouTube, and you nailed it.
It's pretty accurate. It's kind of like the way Sean was sitting just now with the Legos.
Yep.
It's the same idea.
Because it's okay. So Hasbro. Okay, so I buy Marvel Legends, right? And they have incrementally, like, figures were $20.
Yeah.
Then they were $22.99. Then, like, just last year, it was $24.99. Now you're talking a figure with barely any accessories is $27.99. It's crazy.
It's the same thing with the G.I. Joe Classified because they're Hasbro as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Legos, like, thank God I inherited some now that I have a kid because $400 for it bums me out.
Would you buy the Disney castle for that same price?
I feel like this is a trap because I own the Disney castle.
It's that much now.
It's that much now? It
Yeah.
wasn't that much when I bought it.
It was $350 probably when you bought it. When it came out, it was $350.
All right. It was a gift.
Oh, fair enough.
But they raised the prices, right? Like when the tariffs came into play.
If that price point was $300, I'd be like, whatever. I'd grouse about it, whatever. But it being $400 and you not being able to take the
I think there is something to that.
I'm going to say the wrong word. Saucer, right?
Yeah.
It would be the saucer section.
Yeah.
Well, I know, like, the nerds that they rolled out to, like, I don't know if you watched, like, the YouTube reveal
I didn't watch it all.
But it annoys the crap out of me when they get people to, like, do this stuff that don't know the stuff.
Yeah. This round section.
Now I got to see this. What did they
I know.
do?
Because, I mean, the girl, like, because I think they called it, like, a saxophone, not a trombone. And it's just like, come on.
Oh, come on, man.
That's not even Star Trek now.
And they didn't call it, they called it the dish. They were like, the dish detaches, not the saucer section. And, like, I'm sure the
pissed.
comments.
Now I want to comment.
What the hell?
It's
the saucer section.
I'll be back, guys.
Well, there is some.
So I think if the top, get some hinges on the back. If the top opens up and you have a little, med bay and the bridge, sick bay. Yep. See, now I'm one of those nerds.
Can you guys go in the
who doesn't know what
comments
I'm
or
talking about.
734-494-0980 and just bash Sean for calling it Med Bay?
You do that, and the cost has to be higher now because it's got to be bigger to fit all the Lego guys in there.
It's true.
Or
The saucer
You
section-
guys are the bastard stepchildren of Lego. The Millennium Falcon for sure opens up and has stuff in
But
it.
it's
do you
also
know how
small.
much the Millennium Falcon is?
Also, do you know the size of the
Hold
Millennium Falcon
on.
versus the Enterprise itself?
Hold on.
Like in real life?
It's
No.
like this small compared to the Enterprise. It's like this big.
No,
Whoa. That's
Okay, Sean, $849.99.
fuck Lego.
I know, right?
I mean, actually, Lego, if you want to send one to us, at Lego.
But it is pretty sweet. Like they can.
But if they do what you're saying, what they need to have in the sick bay is Dr. Crusher in a room banging a ghost.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
They also need to have Tasha
He hasn't
Yar
seen that yet.
bang
I
a
was just about to say
droid.
that's in the final season. He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
But he knows about Tasha Yar, and he's sad.
And they have the Yar and Data in another room.
Yeah.
getting busy.
So much banging in the saucer section.
So much.
What is the living area? Speaking of banging,
I just think that it should have at some point kind of broadened out, and you should have, some lights. the ability to see inside the saucer section, see the bridge.
Yeah.
And I agree with you to a point. I mean, I don't think we need to do all that stuff. It would have been nice if you could take the bridge off and see inside the bridge, even if the figures can't fit in there. Just be able to take the bridge cap off and
I can hear that.
the bridge.
I can hear that.
Look at us, Star Trek fans, just begging for table scraps.
Get your shit together, Lego. But send us one, please. Really.
Yeah, we would love it.
We would love to review it and be proven wrong.
Yeah.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Prove us wrong.
It's also
Lego.
Yeah, I'll eat a Millennium Falcon if you send us one.
You gotta admit though, it is totally fascinating that the Enterprise D is their first Star Trek Lego set. Like, why wouldn't they start with the original Enterprise?
You would think the A or the original would be the
I would do
easiest
the
to
original
build.
series.
Because
Give me-
nobody but me puts respect on the original
Oh
series
my
name.
gosh!
What they ought to do when they come out with the original Enterprise is come out with the original Enterprise, but then
the bridge.
have an upgrade it's box or whatever.
You can
it is,
refit
where
it?
You can refit it
Oh
into the movie version.
That's a beautiful idea.
Yes. But they probably still have the refit.
I have an
for another
erection
$100.
right now.
Well, I mean, you always do.
Somebody
Bill
at
needs to
Lego
be
is writing
working
this
for
down.
Lego.
This is gold.
I know. You just gave him a great idea.
I would do the Enterprise destruction sequence from Star Trek 3, and I would just take it and throw it on the ground. There we go. It's done.
No,
Spoiler alert.
They can have a spring-loaded little thing where the front of the saucer section pops off. And
So the Enterprise is $400, right? How much was DS9 going to be?
I don't know. There's a German company that makes like a DS9 Lego set, and it's not Lego brand.
it's Lugenfagen.
It's Rammstein.
Exactly. And I can't remember the name of the company, but they do tons of them.
Rebrickable.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't
sounds
it.
like something out of a bad sitcom.
Yeah.
Rebrickable.
Oh, Gizmodo did do 20 more Lego sets we want after the Enterprise D by James Whitbrook. Here we go. Here's the sets. He wants a tricorder.
No.
That would be cool. No, a tricorder would be amazing.
Especially if it lights up.
I'm not paying for a tricorder.
Dixon Hill's office? No, thanks.
No,
Pass. That's dumb.
that is dumb. The bridge.
A Kael'to set.
Come on, dumbass.
Caltel
No.
game.
Lego Art Bajoran Wormhole.
Maybe a runabout.
Thomas Riker transporter accident. You haven't seen that
Okay,
yet.
this is
Delta
obviously-
Flyer.
No.
The Horgon.
That are going to be great.
There's
This is obviously satire.
He's upset because there's nothing original series so far.
I'm steamed.
It's all next generation so far.
Ma's Blood Wine Farm from Lower Decks.
Yep.
The Rikizian
Wait
Flute.
a sec. They're doing a Lower's Deck set before they've even mentioned it.
No, this is a suggestion.
The Rikizian Flute from the Inner Light.
All right, I get it now. This is satire. This has got to be satire.
It feels like a modular DS9 promenade range.
Oh, there we go.
Kirk versus Gorn Arena Battle Pack.
I'd buy that.
See?
A bridge series. That would be cool. A series
series.
of all the bridges.
God, where would I put it? I'd have to figure that out.
And other ship departments. Neelix's Gallery. Who is this
Thank you.
guy? The Enterprise Lineage Ship Cabinet.
Oh, I like that.
The baseball field from Take Me Out to the Hollow Suite. A buildable Red Angel suit. We're not talking about Discovery. A Borg cube. A 2-scale optolithic data rod. It's a fake.
It's a fake.
There was only one thing from the original series on this Gizmodo's take.
Well, the bridge sets.
1.5. It's Gizmodo. Who cares? Nobody.
It is.
You guys get more clicks than Gizmodo.
That's not nice to them.
Wow. I like where you're going though. I appreciate it. I can't click on this one. Here's a 70,000 piece Deep Space Nine, and
70,000.
it looks amazing, but I can't click on it. It won't let me make it bigger. That's what she
You
said.
always have that problem.
All right. So Lego, get your act together. That's what
Get
we're
it
saying.
together, Lego.
You're still getting my money. Don't get me
No,
wrong.
because, like, okay, the modular bridge. If they just included a little bridge, and like
That's
everybody's
true.
like, oh, gift with purchase, I get the little shuttle
Wouldn't you rather have the bridge? Yeah.
The
and the shuttle.
the shuttle's cool.
$400.
You paid $350 for a Disney castle.
It was a gift.
How much did you pay for your X mansion?
Like $325.
Oh, you got the X-Men mansion? Huh. I got to be honest with you. The only reason I don't have any of that stuff is because if I weren't married, I'd be a hoarder. And I have a whole lot of crap in my house, and I would have to get rid of some shit before Pam would let me bring something like that to the
I hear
house.
you.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I stopped buying as much as I used to collectible stuff is because I just don't have room for it right now.
Yeah.
I will say
I'll need some expertise
If
to help me
I
out.
bought something like that, the first thing out of my wife's mouth, and it would be totally legit, be like, where are you going to put that?
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? That's a good question. I should have
My
thought about
wife
that.
has said that many times.
So I will say I'm looking at the X Mansion right now, and it's $329. It's 3,093 pieces. Sean's got a really good point. Like, it's totally modular. Each room has Easter eggs in it.
You guys are legitimately just building the outside of the ship. There's nothing, and
That's the
the fact that the characters come with like little. Oh, he came with a trombone. It's not enough for that. If that was $300, I would just shut up and be
Well,
like,
the difference between this and the Enterprise is that the Enterprise has a ton of detail. And this is,
Are you serious?
This looks like a kid drew a picture of it. And they left out a lot of the
Are
the
you
detail.
kidding me?
No.
For the X, did you literally say the Enterprise D has tons of detail?
It has a
for
lot of
Lego?
detail compared to that.
No,
Compared to that.
no, I'm on Sean's side here. No, where's the detail?
You got the I was about to call them
the
pylons.
the nacelles.
The cells, thank you. My ADD is kicking in. And you got some. You got
dude, you're talking about the actual design of the ship, and you're like, I'm glad they included all of it. Thanks, Lego. Please, I'll have some more.
Thanks for giving us the nacelle.
that looks like a dollhouse. So.
It's the X Mansion, bro.
Okay.
It was only shown in cartoon form. This one was.
And the gift with purchase
you
for
know what?
that
Here's the-
was
I'm-
Cerebro.
I'm
like
thinking
the
about the
little thing.
Oh, now that's awesome.
See?
Yeah. That's where
I mean, look at that. Look at the that is like if it was modular, that would be cool. Where, like you said, you can pull off the top and you can see the bridge. You can pull off the back,
You guys are making
and you
editing
could
this later
see the
hard.
bridge, or you could see engineering with a warp core in there.
Oh, that would be cool.
That
They should be able to eject the warp core.
Oh my God, yes.
but you can't do that on this set. Sean, you're turning me slowly against it. I'm still going to buy it.
Just get the Goonies ship instead.
No,
What?
I'm not a Goonies
At
guy.
least you turn that, and there's, like if this was, even if they did it where it was
cut
half
away.
the ship,
Yeah, cut
and
away.
you could see the inside, so you'd get the warp core, and
Mm-hmm.
I think the price point for what it is $100 too high.
I can agree with that.
The problem is they're going to inch it up because Nick is going to buy it. He's going to be like, "Thank you." Meanwhile, the Star Wars fans get whatever they want.
There's literally an $850 Millennium Falcon, and you're complaining about a $400 Star Trek ship. Is this true?
Yeah, well, one's the superior franchise.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I love them both,
Hey, I like your shirt.
but no, I wouldn't say Star Wars. You say Star Trek is superior. Is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Fuck a Star Wars.
Yeah. Okay, I get that. Now I love Star Wars.
I don't
but
like
yeah,
the Star War.
I like Star Wars, but yeah, Star Trek is superior.
I do like Star Wars a lot, but it's not.
We
I
should,
don't at all.
we should review Andor.
We could talk about
See,
it.
we like to do that. I shouldn't say we like to do that. We've only reviewed 3 series so far.
Yes.
But we started with DS9, and then we
Nick
broke
likes
it up.
Nick
and
likes to do Battlestar Galactica.
What? Never heard of it.
Everyone else doesn't.
we did Battlestar Galactica, and then now we're in TNG, and then we're going to do something after TNG to kind of refresh the palate.
Before we go into Voyager, probably.
Yeah.
Believe it or not,
Or the original series.
And don't hate me, Nick. I've never seen a single episode of Battlestar Galactica.
No, I've never heard of it.
I mean, and I know it's right in my wheelhouse. I should watch it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
Time to reboot the show, fellas.
Join us next week for
Welcome to our Battlestar Galactica podcast.
It's an alternate universe show. We'll all sit in different chairs.
So this goes
I'll grow a
back.
goatee.
This goes back to what you were saying about the.
Yeah, we dark mirror this or whatever.
I think we were talking about
Dark
this off the
universe,
air,
man.
but you were talking about the Americans and about how you had to stop watching it because it was a little too relevant.
Well, yeah.
Battlestar Galactica.
Oh man, that'd be rough.
Right now, especially, there's a whole thing where the president comes to the at that time he's the commander, And she's like, we need the military to be our police force. And he's like, no, we're not going to do it, because when that happens, the enemy of the state becomes the people, and we can't have that. And I'm like, oh gosh, as we're deploying National Guard, and ugh.
Here we'll do show meeting.
He knows the routine.
So starting January, when we start reviewing Next Generation, I will start watching Battlestar Galactica, and I'll take 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes in each episode to share my thoughts.
Oh my gosh.
And if you want to, if you're not Hero one week, you could actually just send it to us and we can just put it on.
There we go.
Here's his quote. There's a reason you separate military and the police. One fights the enemies of the state. The other serves and protects the people. When the military becomes both, then the enemies of the state tend to become the people.
How much do you think that Lego set would cost?
I would pay for it. I would pay so much money for a Battlestar Galactica ship.
Speaking of Battlestar Galactica.
That is a show that's literally made me cry. Like, episodes have made me tear up and
Really?
cry. Battlestar Galactica. The Galactica coming into New Caprica, come on.
There's only one episode that's made me cry.
The Visitor.
The Visitor.
Because it was so bad.
Shut up. I will.
What were you saying?
Oh, I was going to say, speaking of Battlestar Galactica, we all have these things I call moments of idiocy.
Yeah.
And about 2 years ago, I was racking my brains trying to figure out what's the name of the ship on Battlestar Galactica. Then it's the Battlestar Galactica.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty great. That's pretty great.
That's pretty good. I enjoy
All
that.
right, if he watches the new show, I'll watch the old show.
Oh, the old Battlestar Galactica? Don't do that to yourself.
I own it all. I own all of the new show too. I just don't know how to. They had.
He'll give you the
there was a
breakdown.
writer strike.
Yep.
And then there were like 2 movies.
There's the plan.
and
There's
ugh.
Razor. Yeah, I can help
Okay.
you figure out how to do it.
Yeah, you'll provide that info.
Ooh, Razor was good.
I don't remember.
That was where they followed the Pegasus,
Okay.
and you got to see their journey.
But like I said, unfortunately, I've seen the finale.
Yeah, and that really hurts
It does.
because the finale is not. That
I had
is
a
not.
friend whose cable was out when the finale of it, so I was like, "Oh, you can come over to my house and watch it." And I wasn't watching the show, and I was like cleaning my house in the background, and I know how the show ends.
That's not one that you would even remotely rank in the top 10 finales of all time. It's a pretty. I don't want to say disappointing finale, but like there's a lot of things I would do.
What
different.
is your
And that's
favorite show finale of all time?
The Americans?
Just so you know,
Okay.
episode 147 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians is the final of Battlestar Galactica.
Yes.
Okay.
147. Wow.
What's
that's
your favorite finale of all time?
Great finale of all time.
MASH. Cheers.
It would be
Everyone loves Raymond.
It would be.
Friends.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay, Bill.
Seinfeld. Kidding.
Oh,
Breaking Bad.
Okay, Fringe
Oh gosh, that was a good show.
was a good show.
And that was one that kind of changed gears at first. Like it wasn't like it went a little more zany as it went along. Like it went into the alternate universes stuff and all that
I mean, it went into the alternate universe stuff in the first season.
at
That's
the
how
end
it
of the
ends.
first season, right?
Yeah.
It was the finale.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you realized the World Trade
The World
Center's
Trade Center
in
was
the
still
one
there.
world.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was the mixture of science and religion.
That's why I like Battlestar Galactica. Like it's all about religion, right? And the power of religion and the danger of religion and the good of religion.
Because there's like a episode with Peter Weller, RoboCop,
yep.
on Fringe. That's like my favorite episode of television.
Come with me, creep.
It's very good.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I'm trying to figure out which one I think is the best. I got Cheers, the season 8 finale of Scrubs, Newhart, or TNG.
Did you actually watch all of Newhart?
Yeah,
Okay.
with my folks.
All right.
The season finale of Newhart probably wins for me because that was up until even now probably the most clever thing I've ever
Sure.
seen.
Until Breaking Bad did it with Malcolm in the Middle.
Well,
That's yeah.
also they're riding Newhart's coattail.
That's true.
Better Call Saul had a really good series
Is that
finale.
really how that
It
ended?
did, yeah. No,
it
it was
a DVD extra.
yeah, it was a DVD extra. But have you ever seen it?
No.
It was hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
pretty hilarious.
It's
Like
just
he wakes up in bed
Better
with her.
Call
And he's like,
Saul.
No, Breaking Bad.
yeah, he wakes up in
It's
bed,
on
bed with
YouTube.
his wife.
I'm gonna
and
look it up.
Goes into a rant. I looked up greatest finales of all time. This one's from filmsfatal.com. They got The Last Newhart on Newhart, Fleabag,
No, I wouldn't say that.
Rectify, The Larry Sanders Show, Veep,
Nope.
30 Rock, Cheers,
That was a good one.
Friday Night Lights, Dark. I'd never watched Dark. Cowboy Bebop. No. Mary Tyler Moore Show, BoJack Horseman,
Cowboy Bebop was pretty good.
Twin Peaks, The Sopranos. Oh, see, Better Call Saul is 15 on there. 14 is Mad Men. 13 is The Last Airbender. 12, Atlanta. 11, Mr. Robot. 10, The Fugitive. 9, The Americans. 8, Freaks and Geeks.
I like the Mad Men finale, but I actually think the season previous
Was better, yeah.
was better.
Yeah.
When he shows the kids the house he grew up in.
Yeah.
That should have been the end of the show.
7, Breaking Bad. 6, The Wire. 5, Succession. 4, MASH. 3, The Shield. 2, 6 Feet Under. 1, The Leftovers. I've never watched The Leftovers.
6 Feet Under, that messed me up for weeks afterwards.
I feel like the MASH one should be number 1 no matter what. And maybe that's just because that was the most watched finale of all
Because
time.
there was no other option.
I know, but like
There were like two other options.
the whole story that, like, you know, you have Hawkeye and telling the story of the woman who wouldn't quiet down her chicken or whatever, and they had to kill the chicken, and it turns out it was her kid, and he like breaks down in the finale about that, and like the whole time he's been a joker, and you
Shit. Now I feel bad. I've never seen it.
Really?
Oh.
It's something.
Well, because it's one of those, like, if I'm not just going to watch the finale, I'd want to watch the whole show.
That would take you a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the show lasted longer than the Korean War.
Well, that's good.
I mean, but the show is about the Korean War.
was it the Korean War? It was the
Yeah.
Korean War, yeah.
And the show
Yeah.
lasted like 2.5 times longer than the Korean War.
Someone's got to be the chopper sounds.
One one say this. There was Mr. Robot,
Yeah,
and I like that show.
Rami Malek.
But I don't remember the finale being that memorable or that good. It was a satisfying finale. It wrapped everything up, but that wouldn't rank in my list of best finales.
And that was just one list. Like this one has ER, Entertainment TV has EW has ER is the number one finale of all time. Best and worst finales of all time. Ooh, that would be a fun game. Worst finale you ever saw.
That would be Seinfeld.
Seinfeld. Okay, this one has Lost is one of the worst finales of all time.
Lost was so good.
No, it doesn't make me mad that the finale. It's that someone listed it as the worst.
Yeah.
So I only watched the first season of Lost, and I kind of lost interest.
In the first season, you lost interest?
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
I'm not going to watch Battlestar Galactica out of spite just because you said that.
The first, like, if you're like third season, I lost
Because I know how it ends. This goes back to the Battlestar Galactica, like, because it was such a part of pop culture. Like, I knew everything that happened in Lost
No,
without
you know
actually
how
seeing
it
Lost.
ends from every idiot that didn't understand the ending.
Exactly.
Because that is probably the most like misunderstood final season of any show ever.
I agree.
Okay.
Because there were people at work that would like talk to me about it, and I was always like, "Okay, you've all lost the plot in the fifth one," and I don't think that was the show's fault.
I'll have to take your word for it because I've never seen it, and I doubt if I ever will.
Oh, Schitt's
I
Creek.
challenge
had a
you.
good
Watch
finale.
the first 5 minutes of the first episode and turn it off.
Bet on Schitt's Creek. That was a good.
Schitt's
good
Creek was a good
Yeah.
finale. Parks and Rec had a great
Oh
finale.
yes, I loved Parks and Rec's finale.
Oh, Gilmore Girls finale was terrible.
And we're talking about something that made me.
Now, are we talking about the actual finale or the Netflix reboot
No,
finale?
the actual finale.
So,
When
yeah,
Amy Sherman Palladino wasn't the final
yeah,
writer,
if you don't have the original creators doing a finale, that's bad.
and it wasn't nearly as good.
a great finale with The Good Place?
My
I
wife
loved
said
their
that.
finale.
The Good Place, the ending is so good on that one. Oh,
I mean, and,
Well, it
and
can't be bad. It's called The Bad Place.
I actually almost shed a tear. I said, "Who the hell do these people think they are, making me cry in the finale of a sitcom?"
well, and this idea like that you live in the good place, but after a while it doesn't feel so good because you're just so used to the good and you just cease to
Basically,
exist.
just bored.
Your
Like, okay,
decision
I'm
is-
out.
Your decision is to cease to exist. Oh, such a good series. Do you ever watch Good Place?
I've watched it in passing with my wife.
Man, that would be good to watch in like seminary, like the whole theology behind it and the whole like what is good, what is bad, and like a point system. When you do a good act, you get X amount of points, but when you do bad, you lose points.
There's a lot of philosophy in The Good Place.
A lot of philosophy, and there's like one where it's like, I thought I did good because I bought a pesticide-free tomato, and they're like, yeah, but by buying this pesticide-free tomato, it led to XYZ, which means it was actually a bad act, and it turns out like the whole game is rigged. There's nothing you can do as good, so everyone ends up in the bad place instead of the good place. I just spoiled the whole show, but whatever. It's still good.
I had the first season finale spoiled for me. So
Did you?
I knew exactly how it ended. It didn't ruin it for me, though.
Bortles.
I knew how it ended, though.
I love it. It's good. It's good. We're 50 minutes in, and we haven't talked about the future of Trek yet. We've talked about Lego Star Trek.
Well, we know one thing that's not in the future of Trek: the Kelvin universe.
Yes.
Did you ever watch the Kelvin Universe films?
I've seen them all many
Okay.
times.
That is what. So my wife drug her feet on watching those films. Okay, and I was like, "Trust me, you're gonna love it." And she was like, "Nope, Star Trek, dumb, right?"
I don't like your wife.
And I popped in the first one, and now it is like number one on her list of like if it's on television or something. She's like, "Oh, I got to sit and watch."
That's me with the original Kelvin Verse Star Trek. I will watch that all day.
Oh, you mean Chris Fine?
Chris Pine? Well, and the sacrifice of his father at the very beginning, like your father commanded a spaceship for 9 minutes, and
you saved 1,000 lives.
1,000 lives. I dare you to do better. Like
I'm gonna go home and lock Henry in his room, and we're gonna do a watch.
that's
Like,
such
play with your toys.
that is such a good film. It really
2009 is very, very rewatchable.
Because we saw that, you and I went and saw that in the theater together.
Yep.
And then, did we see the Into Darkness?
I don't remember.
That one was disappointing.
It would have been so much better if they'd have just let Benedict Cumberbatch or whatever you say his name, not be Khan. Have him be a new character. Because the character that he was pretending to be, Harrison, I thought he was far more interesting than when they were going to be Khan.
They couldn't have done all the dumb stuff like had Spock yell Khan or that stuff.
And that was dumb. They didn't need that.
That was dumb.
They didn't need Kirk dying and being revived.
By Superblood.
Yeah,
that
but
was dumb. And
let's not focus on that one. Let's focus on the first one.
What I don't. Wait a second.
Carl Urban
What I don't-
as
Okay.
Bones.
Wait, let's stop. Time out. What I don't understand about that second one
We've lost control, Sean.
is that, they were like, oh, we need Khan's blood. But they had a whole ship bay full of augments whose blood they could have used. They didn't have to be Khan.
Yeah, but Alice Eve was in that movie.
Yes, she was.
And she was in her undies, which upset people very deeply in Star Trek.
She's a good-looking woman, though.
She was a very good-looking woman.
It was gratuitous, but I didn't turn away.
This is tasteless. As you're like watching
Bill,
this.
why do you have that pause?
Why would
Shut up.
this isn't good Star Trek?
Like, get out of the way.
But going back a little bit, Carl Urban, I was thinking about this yesterday for some reason. His interpretation of Bones was just so spot on and money and good.
I think he was the best of the reinterpretations
Oh, I
of
was going to
characters.
say best Bones. I was about to come over this table.
No, but I think he ranks. I think he fits the movie Bones really well.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
he's by far the best interpretation of the character. Absolutely.
He's a really good actor.
Yes, he is.
yes, he is. He's good in everything he does.
I think they did a really good job with pretty much everybody.
No-
And the cast was great.
The cast
They
was
did,
on point.
but, I mean, Carl Urban shines.
Yeah. The one thing I'm disappointed
Simon
in,
Pegg as Scotty was great.
I'm not disappointed there's not going to be another Kelvin movie, although I would have
Get
liked to
off
see
of
one.
that. Yeah.
But I'm not disappointed. What I am disappointed about is I was really looking forward to seeing how they were going to clear up the Chekhov story.
Yeah.
I was like, were they going to write
in
him
Star
out?
Trek
Does
4, yeah.
he die, or is he off service somewhere else? Or we're going to recast him? I was really interested in seeing how this is going to work that out.
Yeah. Pavel Chekhov.
Yeah.
Victor.
I liked Beyond.
Victor.
I did too.
I think some of the action in Into Darkness was good.
I think of
But
the three Beyond.
Again, they were
was my
Star Wars,
favorite.
Star Trek movies. That's what they were.
I don't know. I think Beyond is probably my favorite of the,
the
of the
2009.
three of them.
I mean, 2009 is just such an entertaining movie.
But I love Beyond because it's the whole crew working together. Like
Agreed.
they're broken up into parts, and you're watching their journeys. And you have Kirk.
And I think you were about to say what I was about to say.
Go for it.
Kirk has gotten past this angst he had
Yes.
in the first two movies.
Yeah.
Now he's the captain. Although he's kind of bored. He's looking forward to his future, trying to figure out what he wants to do. But at least he's not like this immature kid who keeps having to be getting reined
Right,
in.
and no one, he's not getting demoted and then re-promoted and demoted and re-promoted.
From cadet to captain.
He's just bored with his
And
job.
ensign. Well,
He was cadet.
he was. Yes. It was a field promotion, right? to
That's the only
captain.
part of the first movie that I didn't agree with.
There's some leaps.
Yeah. So, it's there's this thing in fiction, they call it a willing suspension of disbelief. And so that's, it's like, okay, fine. That's bullshit, but you know what? I'm going with it.
Yeah.
I hear you. But Bones.
Man, it's so good. So
The
good.
ex-wife took the whole damn planet in divorce. All she left me was my bones.
So I watched an interview with
Love that.
DeForest Kelly recently,
Yeah.
and apparently that's actually the story. It wasn't something they wrote. It was something that DeForest Kelly kind of made up in his own head.
Ah.
I'll try to find that and make sure I'm accurate with it, but I'm pretty sure I just saw that hopefully it was an AI.
Yeah.
And
That would be awesome if it's true.
yeah.
Yeah. There were some good quotes in that movie. I really like. I remember seeing that in the theater, and first
In
of all,
the
I
store?
remember the initial teaser trailer where they show the engineers like welding and building the Enterprise. I'm like, that is amazing.
Yeah.
But then I remember that very opening scene of when the giant, I can't remember the name of the giant ship, comes in and like just blasting that ship away, and the score's playing as Kirk is born. And like he crashes the ship. I mean, like that right away within the first 5 minutes of the movie, I'm like, this is going to be good.
Oh, they came out swinging, that's for sure.
And then don't they shift from that scene to Kirk stealing his
No, they
uncle's
sh-
car?
I think-
His stepdad. His
I think
stepdad's
do they shift to that first or Spock on Vulcan learning?
Yes.
Oh, as a
Off
kid.
first, and then it's Kirk on Earth
Yeah.
still in his stepdad's car.
Yeah.
And
Like
driving off the
showing him
canyon.
busting the Kobayashi Maru, like actually cheating on it was great. Fire phasers. Pew, pew.
I almost related that because he was eating an apple, and I love apples.
Yeah.
I'm like, respect.
You notice whenever there's a douchebag character in a movie, he's always eating an apple.
I have not.
I have
That's not
not.
an original thought. I've seen that on the internet. It's like,
Is there
it's
something
true.
behind is that tying back into theology? Like apple is the root of all fruit is the root of all evil.
Ooh.
Like Adam and Eve, you eat the apple, you
I don't know. I don't know why everyone looked at me.
Because you said I don't know. You just
No, everybody looked at me before I said I don't know. It's a good theory.
get used to being looked at. That's what we do.
I know
in
that's
this
kind of what we do
podcast.
here,
So-
man.
We conclude that on our religion podcast, The Right Hand of the Prophet.
There you go. There you go. So, all this is to say, New Trek is dead, which is kind of a shame. Like, not New Trek, but like the Kelvin Verse Trek is dead. Because my concern is we're going to do another reboot of the original.
So, Strange New Worlds is
You're okay with that?
It's not. I mean, it's how it works.
What,
I mean, you go back to the best the original series.
what I would
No,
love to see
slow
is,
down.
is a completely original story with a completely original crew and cast
Yeah.
in a movie.
Why does it have to be the Enterprise?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's just make a Discovery movie.
Oh,
Can you not be a troll on this?
Anybody?
but make it good.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Why do you guys not like
Wait
it?
a second. DS9 was excellent. It wasn't an Enterprise cast.
I haven't seen it. I've only watched 2 episodes.
I don't think you'll like DS9. I think it'll be too dark and not hopeful enough for you.
Uh-oh.
It is very dark. Probably
But
one of
I think you'll watch the first episode and bawl like a baby though.
one of the best
I watched the
episodes of-
first because you guys were like, I asked them. I was like, when I bought DS9 blind buy on your guys' recommendation, and I was like, can I watch DS9 even though I haven't watched all of Star Trek: The Next Generation? And they were like, yeah, there's no spoilers in that first
Like
episode.
literally within the first 2 minutes, there's like a
Like,
huge-
wait a second. Picard comes aboard?
What?
One of the best episodes of DS9, probably one of the best episodes of all of Star Trek, was that picture right there is from. It's also one of the darkest.
All right.
It's super dark episode.
What's that episode?
It's from In the Pale Moonlight.
You could watch that on your own. You actually
Yeah,
could.
you could watch that solo.
Skip ahead and watch that.
6 is when DS9 syncs up, right? Release schedule.
Season 6, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, DS9 came out a little earlier than that, but Bashir's on an episode in season 6. So I think it was like towards the end of season
Towards the end
5.
of season 5. Okay. Well, I have at home. I have a spreadsheet that has the actual release dates of each episode because I was going to ping pong
Wow.
between.
Oh
them
my gosh, that's a lot of-
Once I get to
yeah.
Deep Space Nine.
That's a lot
So
of
yeah,
track.
their DS9 was a mid-season. It came out in January.
Okay. Oh, they didn't have much faith in it, huh?
No, they did not have much faith in it.
Well, actually, they had a lot of faith in it, but after it came out, they didn't.
They didn't have any faith of the heart.
They didn't have faith of the heart.
They had no faith in it from the beginning. I don't believe they had faith.
They wouldn't have made it if they didn't have faith in it.
No.
No, because
Got to keep that IP.
You gotta, yeah. Oh,
well, they wanted Next Generation to have its free time with that season before they introduced DS9.
I've got faith.
Now,
to believe
do the
I can
do the movies come after the entire show, or
Came
are
out,
movies?
the movies coming after the Next Generation finale.
Okay.
We have reached. I would argue we have reached the point now, though, if you've gotten past the best of both worlds, theoretically you could see the movies and not really miss out on much.
No, I want to watch.
No,
I'm not saying you
we're gonna watch
should.
it as a podcast.
Yeah, we're going to do Generations, First Contact,
Insurrection. Nemesis.
and then Nemesis.
The only of those movies I really kind of didn't care for was Generations. I mean, and everybody craps on.
Careful.
I defend Generations.
Well, everybody craps on Insurrection.
You a
I liked
bitch.
Insurrection.
You don't
liked
like
Insurrection?
Generations
I
either,
liked
right?
Insurrection.
Because the way Kirk goes out.
Yeah,
He goes out.
like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like a
He does go out.
bitch.
So there's okay.
And Kirk isn't one to hide.
Yeah.
Like, that was something that annoyed me.
The one that annoys me is that we didn't have the opportunity on screen to see the DNA side by side.
Oh, I'll show you my DNA.
Yeah, I'm all about the DNA.
So keep looking at me.
Like Sean.
Sean, what do you got to say about that?
Shud loves DNA.
True.
That would have been cool.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
in the
total-
Nexus universe somehow.
Yeah, well, not even so much that, but like time travel is Star Trek's thing.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
Why not bring?
Gosh.
There's a way
That
they could
would've-
have shoehorned it in.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine like a partner team up between the D and the A, and like they had to, do like
Yeah,
a Star Trek 4 with the DNA?
And then the Defiant comes in to save the day.
Oh. And then the
nerds.
Millennium Falcon warps in, but it was the Lego Millennium Falcon. They're like, "You're too expensive."
the Millennium Falcon comes in and gets destroyed because it's a bitch.
They do those things all the time. Like they're like, "Well, who would win in a fight, the Millennium Falcon or the Enterprise?" And people actually like go through the science behind it. Like, it's all made up, folks.
Plus, it would be the
Just
Enterprise.
look at the weapons.
Now, I'm talking about a race. The Falcon wins.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
weapon wise, that's the Enterprise.
Yeah. One phaser blast. Will cut
Well, the
through
Millennium
shields.
Falcon is a piece of crap. Like that's the whole point of it. That's one thing I really appreciate about Star Wars is like they don't have the best ship. It's a piece of garbage ship, but it's the
Yeah.
people who make the ship. And the Enterprise gets that way in the movies after a while. Like it's a piece of crap.
The original series movies, yeah.
Yeah. But it's still the Enterprise. Because it's old.
I know.
She's old.
Fine.
She's an old bitch.
Okay.
She old.
I don't get involved in those types of minutia conversations. I learned my lesson from enjoying the Kelvin universe.
Yeah.
And I went on the internet and
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
oh,
Oops.
okay, I can't talk.
That was your
to-
problem going on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The internet ruins everything.
Well, even I've noticed even in our the Jeopardies that we're releasing, people are like, don't talk about the Kelvin Verse. Don't use the Kelvin Verse. The Kelvin Verse isn't real. I'm like, get over it, people. Get over it.
But keep watching.
But keep watching, please. We love you.
I get into that with MCU versus comics
Oh, for sure.
because I view it does not have to be
One or
the
other.
same.
No, I agree.
Absolutely.
I
Not.
went to when Watchmen came out, I went to a screening where they had like people from Warner Brothers there, and they like gave us a survey after the movie, like before it came out to talk about it. And my like thing was like I had just read Watchmen,
Oh yeah,
and so I was sort of like, well, it was cool.
but some pretty big changes.
Not even that there were big changes. I mean, there were. I mean, there was a good chunk of it kept out for obvious good reasons. But for the most part, that's kind of Zack Snyder's shot for shot. Like, he used the comic as a storyboard, and I was kind of like, could have just stayed at home and read the book.
Yeah,
Except for the end. They changed the end.
They changed the
which
end.
makes sense because you can't
Yeah.
have a giant squid attacking.
Yeah.
Why can't you? They could have.
Yeah, they could have.
I mean,
Now we could.
now we could. Yeah,
But back then we couldn't.
right.
Did you guys ever see the Watchmen TV show? It was on HBO.
Yes.
Years back? That was really good.
That
And
was really good.
That was a sequel to the book as opposed to the
Okay.
movie because they actually had the squids,
Yep, and Dr. Manhattan was in there. Yeah.
but he was black somehow.
Yeah. What do you got against black people, Bill?
Nothing.
Okay.
Black's beautiful. But here's my thing. I am a big fan of being faithful to the source material. Although they explain perfectly why Dr. Manhattan was black in that. And so, okay, I get that. But I love James Bond. I never want to see a black James Bond. As a black guy, I don't want to see black James Bond. James Bond is
Can I
white.
ask a question that's going to possibly be loaded? How would you feel about the rumors about Xavier and Magneto being race swapped?
Don't like it.
Okay.
Don't like it.
Would they would both be black?
Yeah.
Well, Magneto, no matter what, probably should be Jewish.
Yeah, that's my I mean the core of that character.
Is his time in the
But they could spin it where it's not really about which would be dumb.
Now,
Not dumb, but it would be drastic. I mean, it could be more about race than.
You know how I could get
I
into
don't
it
really wanna
if
get
they did something like say, okay, it's a parallel universe, and that's why Dr. Xavier is black. It's like, okay, fine, I can deal with that. That's the only reason I was cool with Idris Elba playing Roland in The Dark Tower, because it was a different universe. Like, okay, in this universe, Roland's black. Fine, I'm cool with that. He was still not a good Roland. Well, it was really the movie was bad, but
I don't mind going away from the source material as long as the key points of the character are there.
Yeah.
Like if Batman didn't have the no-kill rule, like let's just say hypothetically it's happened
Even
in
though
some
he's
movies.
killed in every single movie.
I would prefer Batman have the no-kill rule
That
because
is a loosey-goosey rule he's got there.
well, he's got a bit of a temper. He'll
He
beat the crap
kills
out of
in
people.
every single movie. Every single
he
Batman
didn't
movie.
kill in Christopher Nolan.
He didn't kill in the Batman one.
He didn't kill in the Nolan movies.
Yeah, he did in the Nolan movies.
In
Who
Batman
he kill?
Begins, he let Ra's al Ghul die.
Yeah, he let him die. He didn't kill him. This is
There's
it's a technicality.
other stuff like what does he do? There's stuff he does in those movies. Like
No guns.
where's the trigger?
Now, all that being said,
He killed that ass though.
I do just want to make it clear that if they did make Dr. Xavier black, I will watch the hell out of that movie. I'm not going to not watch
I'm
it.
always going to give it a shot.
I think the thing that I'm running into now is I feel like you have to start taking a little bit of creative liberty because we're so far detached from the time of World War II. If you try to make it in the current timeline, how can he still be associated with World War II? And
Well, he's a mutant, so he ages slower.
There we go.
Bam! Look at that.
Perfect.
You're welcome.
Solving all the world's problems.
Hey,
Next.
Kevin Feige, you want some writing? Send my way.
I mean, I suppose you could do that.
Yeah. Come on, that's easy. That's an easy fix.
That's one of his powers that nobody ever knew about. He ages slowly.
Yeah.
Slow aging.
That's an easy fix.
I don't know.
Or maybe he's like a time.
But how does the friendship with Xavier work then?
Because Xavier's a mutant too. That's one of his side things. Is
And
he
he-
ages slower too.
does that become a built-in power of the Marvel
Not all of
Marvel
them,
Cinematic
but
Universe?
Some of them, it's just like if you have a certain gene and that's kind of come off from that mutant
An
gene.
X gene, if you will.
Yeah. It ages you slower. So bam, there you go.
Speaking of,
It's a fallout from the nuclear or all the things that were done to those cats back then.
I heard a rumor that Patrick Stewart is retiring from acting
Yes.
after the X-Men movie comes
Yeah,
out.
I think he officially announced it.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was official.
Well, I heard the rumor. I didn't hear
I heard
official.
the rumor. I didn't hear anything official.
I mean, he is like,
he's in his 80s, and I get it.
Yeah.
He wants to relax and retire.
okay. So,
He's got residuals from Star Trek and X-Men and everything. He's fine.
They should have left it at Logan.
Yes.
What
Logan
Nixon
was
interest.
really
the guy's
good.
85 years old, and that makes sense.
Logan was really good.
Although Deadpool and Wolverine was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
It was.
It's fan service.
I mean, I
What was
enjoyed
that?
it, but
And it's an alternate Logan, so there's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I selfishly love having Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine.
I do too.
It was nice to see him in the original costume.
Yes, it's just, and yeah, it's an alternative one. So, but you can justify. But I don't know. I feel bad for anybody who has to follow that casting.
If they recast Logan, they should make it comic book accurate. Make him like 5'3".
Yeah, like they did in
Make it
Deadpool
stocky.
when he comes out and
Yeah.
jumps off the chair.
5'4".
Don't mess with this guy in Marvel Comics. You know, we got
I got the pictures pulled up. This is my basement.
we went completely sidetracked, by
I
the
thought
way.
that was like a
Us?
blockbuster or
Just-
something.
Yeah.
just
That's
go
your
through
basement?
Those are all comics.
We were supposed to be talking about the future of
smokes.
Star Trek. And somehow we got down the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Sorry.
No, it happened.
It happens. That's the way we roll.
All this is, well, we were briefly talking about it, and I said, I don't like the idea of a reboot. You said, I'd like to see them do a totally different thing. You said, of course they're going to go reboot because they're going to go back to the well.
I say 25th century. Give me something legacy where you can bring in all these characters, no matter what, like all of them.
I don't think we're going to do fan service.
Or
No, I don't think fan service, but if you want to, it's an option at that
Or they
point.
could tell stories that we haven't heard about familiar characters, kind of like Star Trek Con.
Yeah.
Like that.
I don't think
yeah,
you're ever getting a
nice
movie again.
transition. Nice. What'd you say?
I don't think you're ever getting a movie again.
You don't think so? You think that, or at least for a long time?
I mean, okay, so, oh boy, I'm on a Star Trek podcast about to shoot the group in the foot.
No.
No.
The response to everything other than people being like a niche thing like Lower Decks is like, oh, that's fun. The response to everything for 20 years has been, it stinks.
It's very divisive in a lot of ways.
People hated the Kelvin Verse right out of the gate. Oh, lens flare. You know, you've got fans. Don't even talk about it on your Star Trek podcast.
Oh, it's your Star Trek podcast now, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got to take ownership. This is my podcast, damn it. Mm-hmm. You nerds are going to listen. Mm-hmm. Okay, what was after that?
Discovery.
Yeah, we know how well that went.
It's loved by a lot of people.
Who? Oh, that one lady that hates you?
I like Discovery.
All right.
I don't like Discovery.
I've never seen it. I
would say love. That's a strong word, but I liked it.
Okay. I've heard nothing but like, and it sucks because the thing that's happened on the internet is like the loudest.
Yeah.
Sure.
Minority is like, and I don't mean
it's the most vocal.
That's why the Afterlife got canceled.
Yeah.
Yep.
But then, so Stranger Worlds is very, very loved by many, but there are people who just because it's Kurtzman don't like it, or because it looks more updated than the original series, don't like it. But I think other than season 3, and even season 3 had some good ones, it's been lights out.
I'm just worried with the reception to a lot of, and I mean, this is Marvel, this is DC, this is that the issue is starting to become like they put out anything, and it's toxic fandom, and at some point they're going to be like, let's make. Well,
people are calling Star Trek woke, but I mean, if you look at the original series, it's very woke for its time.
Woke as hell.
That's
an
idiot's argument.
I agree.
If anyone's like Star Trek is too woke, then they're an asshole.
Yeah, they haven't been paying attention. Star Trek has always been woke.
But Star Trek always did it in a way where it was they addressed whatever issue it was in a very intelligent way. I don't know if they did that as well.
It's not even necessarily like it's not even addressing it. It's just a part of it.
Yeah.
That was always my issue with like X-Men when people are like, oh, it's like it's been that from the jump.
Well, it's fundamentally at its base about that. X-Men.
And it is weird because like we've talked about this where it's like I feel like I grew up in a generation that was like we were hammered with like we don't see color, blah blah, and it's like we're trucking along, right? And then all of a sudden it seems like everyone wants to like announce what makes them different. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what is it, antithetical to like what Star Trek like.
Well, there is something to that. Like even they did this in Star Trek Discovery. There was a character who was transgender, and they made a big deal about it when they're like, well, I've decided to be this, and everyone's like celebrating it, but the thing about it is it wouldn't be a big deal by that time.
Yeah. And in
theoretically
Stranger Worlds, they had the villain that was
it was transgender.
Yeah, and they didn't even mention it.
They didn't mention it. Nope.
And that's because that's what Star Trek is.
They were transgender and they were non-binary, and they did refer to the character as them and they.
Yeah.
But they never mentioned.
And it was not a big deal,
but
right?
But in the 23rd century, at this point, that's what Star Trek is. They're not making a big deal out of it because it's just status quo. It's part of
because people are free to be who they want to be,
and that's one of the reasons that I think Discovery was not clever. It was not new. It was just like they did kind of grandstand a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Did Discovery, not to bring up the worst trilogy, did Discovery came out after the newest round of Star Wars movies, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I think so.
Because I'm wondering if some of the reaction to
is in response to that.
The captain, because the thing again,
2017. So yeah,
I didn't watch it, but from the chatter that I saw online before I swore off the internet, was that the captain was like perfect at everything.
Yes,
and that was sort of the, you got into this. It's like it's this weird back and forth for the last few years back then before we got really crazy. It was the same thing with Rey in Star Wars of like, well, she just knows. She's just like,
the Mary Sue argument.
And I saw people that were like fans of Star Trek that were like, this is my issue with it. And they were immediately hit with like, you're a racist.
Well, see, that's what I can't, like, I don't like Discovery because I don't like the storytelling in Discovery. I thought a lot of it was lazy and uncreative.
Yeah.
And therefore that's happened to me. Where I'm like, I'm not bashing it. People like it. That's fine. It just, to me, it was not good storytelling.
And I do like Discovery, but the whole thing about Captain Burnham being a Mary Sue is legit. She was good at everything. Like let somebody else do something.
Yeah. Like I watched I think I got through 3 seasons of that show, and then half the 4th season.
Yeah.
And I still didn't know most of the bridge crew's name.
That was my thing. I didn't know
They
the
actually
truth.
swapped the bridge crew out pretty regularly.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah. I
Well, they had the girl with the eye implant
She
or whatever
dies,
it was.
I think.
And so I watched where she died. They had, like, I knew Saru, I knew Tilly, but and then Reno was the best character on that show. I knew Reno, but outside of that, nobody else's name.
Well, and part of it is, like, again, the captain stays on the ship. The captain doesn't go on every single mission. Burnham went on every single mission.
In TOS, Kirk did go on every mission.
Yeah, I know.
And that was before TOS.
But that's not a good series.
Excuse me.
So we don't talk about TOS.
So back to Star Trek Con.
I'm trolling.
Star Trek Con was a podcast, a radio, basically a radio play, and it dealt with Khan's story on SETI Alpha 5 in the time between when Kirk marooned him there
And the time they come back.
and when they come back.
Okay.
And it was really good storytelling. It was really well done, and they revealed a lot about Khan's character to kind of explain, reason why he is the way he is. Well, maybe not a lot, but they revealed some things.
Yeah.
But also the reason why he hated Kirk so much, not just because he
Stranded
him there, but they thought that he stranded him there knowing that the planet would blow up. And of course, he didn't know that.
You're right. Exactly.
And I don't want to give any spoilers for anybody out there who's watching, but we do find out exactly why the planet blew up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because reasons.
I might try to watch it.
Yeah.
When you wouldn't watch it, you listen to it.
You really want me to ask that question, don't you?
You want to say
When we're done talking Trek.
Yeah.
I mean, we could wrap up Trek for now.
No.
We're just saying we're not. I don't know how excited I am for the future of Trek right now. That's all I'm going to get at.
A reason I brought up Star Trek Con is if they're not going to tell original stories, do stuff like that. Tell stories about characters that we haven't heard about yet. Do like Sisko's time before he went to DS9, before his wife.
Cisco's time with the prophets.
So
Or
is this
Cisco's
like
time
a
prophet, yeah.
Doctor Who thing where you're like telling stories on, how they have the
Well, that could be Star Trek Legacy, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Give me Star Trek movies
Give me
that
a
are
Star
not
Trek
Section
Doctor Who
31
episode.
that are good. Did you watch 31?
Not yet.
Dare you?
I will watch it before the next time I'm on the show again.
I have
dare
not
you.
watched it, and I won't.
It is horseshit.
That's what I hear, and that makes me want to watch it even more.
Like,
And that was just because they had a contract with her,
and they wanted to
use
capitalize it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing.
Speaking of worst things I've ever seen, Rob, you have a question that you.
Yeah, I
want
wrote
to
this
ask
down.
us.
It randomly popped in my head the other day, a couple weeks ago actually, and I was sitting there. I'm like, I wonder. Do you think
oh boy, this is gonna be good.
Do you think anybody's ever boned in your church?
Were you encouraging him on this question?
I couldn't tell what bone was. I just saw it in Nick's church, so I was curious.
In case you didn't know, Nick's a pastor.
Do I think anyone's ever boned in the church?
I have not. Just so you know, so you can rule out.
Not
one.
yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, I mean, this
He's
church is.
sweating because he has.
This church has been around for 60 years. There.
I'm just saying, but like
the
places
odds are pretty high that
you-
someone has.
You think at some point maybe someone has, but also it's a church. So you're like, maybe not. Like,
Yeah, but there's probably people out there who want to do it in a church because it is a church.
I did it twice in your church. I'm just saying.
I know.
Anybody else?
I would say, like, my gut would be like, no, probably not. But I have no doubt there are many, many churches that have had that.
Oh, no doubt. It's like the random places that you're at. Like when you're at next time you're at work, you could be like, I wonder if anybody's boned here.
I mean, and you think about that.
I'm at Meyer.
Think about the possibilities, because I actually have keys to my church, and there have been a lot of times when me and my wife were the only people in the building. Now, we never did anything, but if we had wanted to, nobody would have known.
Nobody would have known. But there's, I don't know, man.
I can say as a member of said church,
Nick is
There's
his pastor.
not many places.
that the median age makes it impossible.
Maybe 40 years ago.
Have
'cause
you
like I said,
heard
church's been
about
around
the
for 60
STD
years.
rates of like retirement
Yeah, that's
communities? But you know, I don't know. There's not many good places at that church for that. I guess. I mean, maybe there is.
There's always a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter, right?
I'm sure
Now
there's
you're
a
gonna
hidden
that
nook
little
and cranny
room
somewhere
you get
there.
to walk into
I know.
on the side. You're gonna be
I'm
thinking.
going to
about
knock
that.
on the door every time I enter a room now. Doesn't
Yep.
even matter where I'm at. I did
I'm
hear.
going to lock eyes with you tomorrow during the sermon.
Oh my God.
And we're both going to be thinking the exact same thing. We're going to be looking around that room, being like, "Who here is most likely?"
Just bite your lower lip when you do it, though. I did hear a story years ago of a pastor who was there, and they were in their office late at night, and the next day there was a funeral, and the funeral home brought the body there the night before.
Oh boy!
So they're in their office working, and they're hearing like clawing noises from the casket, and they're like freaking out, and they open it, and there's like 4 rats in there.
Oh, hell no.
They had to call the funeral home to have emergency work done before the funeral the next day.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I'm just saying a lot of those people have been at your church for a while.
Yeah, I'm saying.
And in the younger days, they're probably more
That's what I'm
agile.
saying. They weren't always old.
Yeah.
40 years ago, they were in their prime.
But 40 years ago at that church was full of children. They used to have 100
Wonder
kids
why
in
were they
Sunday
full of
school.
children?
How many of them were made in the church?
Yeah. I'm just saying, next time when you're at service tomorrow, Sean, look around and go, I bet you she has. I bet you he has.
Yeah, you and I have to have a conversation off mic about Sunday school.
Okay. We will.
I'm voting one of the kids off the island.
I have a feeling I know who.
Do you teach Sunday school?
I do.
He does.
I do too, but I teach adults.
Nice.
We need to get you a rotation so you can be in church.
The
And
second
I
I sign
sin.
on, they're like, "See you
You're a
later."
sinner.
I am a sinner.
You're going to hell.
The kids won't stand for it.
Kim said she'd do it. They like Kim.
Oh, to quote Putty, what do I care? I'm not going to hell.
All right. So the answer to your question is, I would say most likely not, but I will not deny the possibility that it's probably happened. I don't know. That would be a very difficult thing to, like, let's say you decide you're going to do it, right? Look, if you're not religious, it's an easy thing to go through, right? But if
Yeah.
you're a religious person and you're like, okay, we're going to do this in the church,
That's something. I'd be too
there'd be
nervous.
some performance anxiety there.
I don't necessarily. Okay, so going back to my youthful days in the church, I would say that teen youth group stuff
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
was like mired in like
Yeah, like
candies.
Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. Like we had
those lock-ins when I was
Right.
yeah.
There were certain games we banned because of previous stuff that had happened. Like there was, what's the one game where it's like
How's your father?
reverse hide and seek, where you all end up hiding in the same, like the
Sardines.
Couldn't play sardines because there'd be kids who would intentionally go and hide, so they could fool around, and they weren't trying to be found.
Yeah.
You guys want to play sardines?
No.
Yeah. There was, for sure. Teenagers, obviously, but I'm
Right.
talking more adult age people, like going out of their way.
I got a couple.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll tell you
Okay.
later.
All right.
Now you got to watch out for it.
No. Yeah.
Now he's beyond the pulpit, looking around, going, "Oh crap,
Yeah.
Rob!"
Keep it in the pants. I'll be like, please remember to turn off your cell phones and keep your penises in your pants. That'll be my reminders in the morning. And they'll be like, it doesn't have to be removed to do what I need to do.
Keep all your body parts to yourself.
Exactly. Well, with that said, is there anything else we want to talk about today? We're at an hour and a half, folks.
One more thing.
Okay.
Pretty Reckless put out a Christmas album.
No one cares about the pretty life.
And there's a song called
I got
Christmas
it.
Soul or something like that. What was it? Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's a banger.
Blues on Christmas?
Blues on Christmas. Thank you. I can't hear it, but it was a lot. I was listening to it on a walk yesterday. Her voice suits this kind of music.
Who is this?
This is Pretty Reckless. It's Taylor Momsen.
Is she the gal that was in the Grinch?
Yes. Cindy Lou Who?
Oh, she was the little girl.
Yeah, her voice for bluesy type music is so spot on.
She does have a good voice for that. Yeah. All right. I'll check it out.
It stinks.
It stinks.
We used to
I know your type of music.
We used to have that on here, but I don't think we have it anymore.
Yeah, we did.
It stinks.
I thought you were going to talk about that
I'll do it later. Probably next week.
when we're not here.
We'll talk about it together. Patreon meetup. We're going to select a date.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
I got to see that. I got to see the 2 people that show up.
Oh, we usually get a good turnout for those.
We usually get one.
Not anymore. I'm driving your Patreon numbers into the dirt.
Yeah, I'm killing this podcast.
Actually, everybody could show up and just bash Sean the entire time.
They're
It'd
going
be
to
great.
they're going to show up to cuss us out.
Yeah, Joe's going to be your number one fan.
And Joe's going to be on the Patreon meetup. It's like a...
We'll invite him.
Yeah, no, it's like one of the Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's going to sign up just to chew them out.
Yeah, right, Sean.
Oh, dear. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for today. We're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up with the Spoonhead music. That's what it's called, Spoonhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
But thanks for joining us. It's
That'd
been
be an
great.
awesome name for a band, Spoon.
it would be.
It would be a fun name for a band. And you know what? Someone should make a song called Spoon Man. Just thinking about it. Anyways, this is Nick.
This is Rob.
This is Bill.
This is Sean.
Thanks for keeping up with us. Peace out.
Deuces.
What's this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!